welcome back to another episode of AEI Ed Talk. My name is Dr. Lisa Helton, the CEO of American Education International, AEI, which provides online education internationally. We're broadcasting from the AEI headquarters in the beautiful and sunny Tampa Bay, Florida, USA. Our feature today is the Panama Lidera. We're learning about We are learning about the program that the interpreters that are listening to this are going to go through to be prepared. So this is very exciting, and we're going to talk about the project of what is going on with Transformation Panama. So today we're speaking with Lucianne and Williams from Panama Lidera, and of course, Michael from AEI, Michael McRae. Michael, say hi first, and then if you would you introduce for us our guests, and actually is going to also be our host here soon from Panama. The three of you guys are all from Panama.
Exactly. For us, it's such a privilege to have the president of the Foundation Panama Lidera, or in other words, Panama Leads, William Olivares. Para nosotros es un gran privilegio tener al presidente de la Fundación Panama Lidera, William Olivares, con nosotros, right here with us tonight. And also we have Lucianne de la Guardia. También tenemos a Lucianne de la Guardia, que es parte del equipo, who is part of the team of Panama Lidera, who are going to be sharing with us some very important information, quienes van a compartir con nosotros información muy importante about the transformation that is taking place in Panama, acerca de la transformación que está tomando lugar en Panamá, y sobre el evento el 24 de julio, and about the event on July 24th, here in Panama with John Maxwell, aquí en Panamá con John Maxwell. Welcome.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. So Lucianne, tell us a little bit, you and Williams, tell us a little bit about the event and why we need the interpreters.
So thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure and a privilege for us to be here with you, Lisa and Michael. And it's just amazing what's going on in Panama. This year, Panama was chosen to be a transformation country for the John Maxwell Foundation, and Williams, that is here with us, he has been an amazing leader. Para nosotros ha sido de verdad que es un privilegio poder estar aquí con ustedes. Y ¿qué te puedo decir? Hablar un poquito de lo que está pasando en Panamá. Panamá es increíble, de verdad que este año fue elegida como país transformación de parte de la fundación de John Maxwell, y aquí con nosotros está nuestro gran líder Williams, que lleva la mano de todo esto. And yeah, so July, it's going to be our launch. So everything starts. We have been working since last year. We started with the whole process of creating the foundation and, you know, getting ready for what was going to happen this year. Y bueno, de verdad que ha sido increíble, y en julio es nuestro lanzamiento, pero nosotros venimos trabajando desde el año pasado todo el proceso desde empezar a crear la fundación y prepararnos para todo lo que iba a ocurrir este año. So in July, we have also people coming. We have John Maxwell coming again, second time in a row to Panama. And we're going to have like a huge event, a mega event for 4,000 people in Panama Convention Center. En julio, John Maxwell regresa a Panamá, segunda vez en un año, en un corto tiempo, y vamos a tener un evento masivo con más de 4,000 personas en el Centro de Convenciones de Panamá. But this is not all. We are going to have more than 100 coaches also coming from the John Maxwell certification, and they're going to help us to do the launching of the transformation tables. They're going to help us to be able to train the facilitators of this transformation tables. Pero John no viene solo, viene con un grupo de coaches, más de 100 coaches internacionales de su certificación, y ellos vienen a ayudarnos a nosotros para poder hacer el lanzamiento y poder entrenar a los facilitadores de las mesas de transformación. So that's why we are here. We're here to transform our country. Estamos aquí para transformar nuestro país. We are here to make a change, an impact, to influence in a positive way. Estamos aquí para hacer un cambio, para transformar, pero sobre todo para influenciar de una manera positiva in our country, in each of the spheres of influence, en cada esfera de influencia en nuestro país. So we need people. I love when Williams, he loves this Maxwell phrase, this Maxwell quote that says one is a small number to do big things, amazing things. Y a mí me encanta cada vez que Williams usa la frase que le encanta, que uno es un número demasiado pequeño para hacer cosas grandes, que es de Maxwell. And that it's true. We cannot do this by ourselves. We need people. No podemos hacer esto solos. Necesitamos gente. And that's where we come in with the interpreters. We have volunteers, people raising hands and saying, we want to be part of the transformation. Tenemos gente que entra aquí en acción donde dicen, ¿sabes qué? Yo estoy dispuesto, yo levanto mi mano para ser parte de la transformación. Y es donde utilizamos a los intérpretes. So yeah, they're going to help us for the coaches to be able to do the trainings. Para que los coaches puedan entrenar a los facilitadores. Ahí es donde nos van a estar ayudando. So that's like a summary, like a really short summary of everything that is going on. Este es un pequeño resumen, muy pequeño de todo lo que está pasando.
Yes. Well, Williams, what would you add to that?
Williams, ¿qué agregarías a esto?
Bueno, un grande gracias.
The first thing is a huge thank you.
Porque esto demuestra que los sueños son posibles.
Because this actually teaches us that dreams are possible.
Al ver cada persona que se nos está uniendo, traductores, voluntarios, organizaciones.
To see each person, each volunteer, each organization that are coming together with us.
Entonces nuestro sueño es ver un país transformado.
And our dream is to be able to see a country that is transformed.
Y al verlos a cada uno de ustedes unirse a esta visión, a ese cuadro de inspiración del futuro.
And to see each of you guys just joining in this painting of the future.
Estamos apasionados para llegar a ese lugar y contamos contigo.
We're passionate to count with you and to get to that place. And that's why you're part of this.
Una vez más, gracias.
One more time, thank you.
Thank you for letting us be a part of this. We are so excited about this.
Gracias por dejarnos ser parte de esto. De verdad que estamos emocionados de ser parte.
And we know that this is going to be greater than any of us can imagine.
Y sabemos que esto va a ser más grande de lo que nosotros podemos imaginar.
And so talk a little bit about what roles the interpreters are going to play in this event.
So what's the role of the interpreters? They're going to be the link between the coaches and the trainees.
Mm-hmm.
Los intérpretes van a hacer ese enlace entre el coach y las personas que van a ser entrenadas. So that's going to be like one of the most important parts of the whole equation during our launch in July. Y en realidad esta va a ser una de las partes más importantes, una de las piezas más importantes en nuestro lanzamiento en julio. Because without the interpreters, there's no way that the coaches, that they don't speak our language, that they're not from here, how are they going to communicate without the interpreters? So, a las finales es sumamente importante porque cómo conectar a los coaches, cómo hacer que los coaches se conecten a estas personas si no hablan nuestro idioma, no son de aquí. Entonces, por eso son piezas fundamental. So that's like the main work that they're going to be doing, but they also represent Panama and they also represent our foundation. No solo eso, sino que también representan a nuestro país, Panamá, y también representan a nuestra fundación, Panama Lidera.
So the end result of this is that what they're going to actually do is they are going to be interpreting for these coaches. There's probably 150 coaches from different places around the nation of the United States that are going to come to Panama, and they're all certified John Maxwell Team coaches. And they're going to come and be working, and during the time that they're small groups, they're going to be working with transformation tables. And so the interpreters are going to be with the coaches interpreting what happens, what the coaches are saying during the transformation table process, correct?
Yes, and actually we're going to have coaches from all over the world. Not just from the United States. Vamos a tener coaches no solamente de Estados Unidos, sino de todos lados del mundo. We have coaches coming from Europe, from Poland, from Russia. We have coaches coming from Asia, from Africa, from Australia. Tenemos coaches que van a venir de Europa, de Polonia, de Rusia, de Asia, de Australia, de África. So they're coming from all over, and they're coming to serve our country. They're coming to serve Panama. Vienen a servir.
And they're going to deliver the content in English.
Yes.
But the audience and the learners are primarily Spanish speakers.
Exactly.
So because of that, the coaches are all speaking English, and the interpreters are going to listen to the English language and interpret it to the Spanish listeners, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, good. So anyway, one of the things that we did was we went out and we recruited, we just blasted it out there on social media, Panama leads, and all of us that had our contacts just asked, hello, everyone, we need interpreters. And we got a lot of interpreters. And right now we need 150. How many total do we need?
We need at least 100 per day. Necesitamos por lo menos 100 coaches por día. We actually broke that goal. We were able to surpass that goal. En realidad, rompimos esa meta y tuvimos la oportunidad de realmente sobrepasar esta. So right now, we have around 120, 23 per day, if we can say that.
Nice.
So, yeah, tenemos aproximadamente como unos 123 por día, podríamos decir.
Wonderful. And so the very first thing everyone did was they filled out a survey and signed up. And then what we did was we asked everyone to complete a little English test that we have for you here. And so far, if you notice, we have 72 people that have completed it so far. So congratulations to the 72.
Good.
And yes. And so we have probably about 100 more still out there that need to complete it.
No, it's actually less than 100. We can say that maybe half of it, like 75, 70.
Okay.
So
you'll notice, you'll notice that you received this from the email that Lucy sent you all who have signed up to be interpreters. And it's just simply asking you to put your name, to describe a little bit of your background training, and give your opinion of what you think your English level is. And then on this question, you're going to get a English test of about 23 questions. And then you're going to put your score here on what you actually get when you see the score. Then you're going to sign up for your time to interview. That is going to happen this week. Everyone's going to get interviewed this week. It's going to last about maybe 10 minutes. And then your WhatsApp phone number there. And once we get your responses, you're going to get an email with your time to set up for an interview. Right, Lucy?
Yes.
Lucy
They should get that through the email. So a través del correo van a estar recibiendo ese enlace.
Amazing.
I would like to ask a question. What is happening in Panama is also happening in other countries. Lo que está sucediendo aquí en Panamá también está sucediendo en otros países.
I don't know if Williams wants to answer that question.
He's on mute.
Inició hace 10 años en Guatemala, luego de Guatemala, Paraguay, después de Paraguay, Costa Rica, después Dominicana, República Dominicana, luego Papúa Nueva Guinea y ahora Panamá en este 2023.
So it started in Guatemala 10 years ago.
Mhm.
From there, it jumped to Paraguay. From Paraguay, it went to Costa Rica. Then from Costa Rica, it started in Dominican Republic. Then they went all the way to Papua New Guinea. How do you say that?
Yeah, Papua New Guinea. It's
New
complicated
Guinea,
to pronounce.
New Guinea, yeah.
It's a complicated name to say. And
Right.
from there, then Panama. It was our turn.
That's amazing. Well,
Incredible.
and you know, the whole mission of the John Maxwell team is to prepare people for being able to coach and speak, but to start with developing values within people and to make sure everyone has a common core value so that you are then developing as a leader based on a common set of values. And that's what you're going to experience in the transformation tables as well.
That's right.
That's good. That's good. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Anybody have anything else that they want to add for the interpreters to let them know what to expect?
¿Alguien tiene algo más para agregar hacia los intérpretes? No sé, Williams.
Let's tell them what they're going to do after we do the interviews. Then on the 27th of June, which is going to be next week, what is going to happen?
So the idea is after the interviews that we're going to be having with you guys, Lisa and Michael and their team.
Yeah.
We're going to classify them and we're going to do like a little filter to go through. And from there, we are going to have our first training next week for the transformation tables, because we want each of the interpreters to be able to be part of a transformation table. We want them to be able to understand the method behind and to be part of it, because it's not the same just, do an interpretation of something that you don't know or understand versus doing something that you actually experience. So that's the idea. La idea es tener nuestro entrenamiento luego de todo este proceso. Después de las entrevistas hacemos un pequeño filtro para poder ya definir quiénes son los intérpretes finales de nuestro grupo para julio. Y el martes tendremos nuestro primer entrenamiento de la metodología de las mesas de transformación, porque nosotros queremos que nuestros intérpretes puedan entender qué hay detrás de la mesa de transformación, que puedan experimentarlo, porque no es lo mismo interpretar y hablar sobre algo que uno no conoce versus interpretar y hablar y compartir sobre algo que experimentaste. Esa es la idea. So that's the whole idea behind this.
Yes, and so you're going to get an email, interpreters, from Lucianne, and you're going to meet me and Michael and I in the meeting. And if you don't know us, I'm also a John Maxwell Team member and have been for many, many years. But our company, American Education International, specializes in English acquisition, and we have a private school here in America that serves internationally. And one of the things that we do is we help people to become better interpreters and learn different foreign languages. And because of that, and these wonderful people, Williams and Lucianne, and they just need a little bit of heavy lifting on the language area. So we're going to handle this part and hand these wonderful interpreters off to be trained within 1 week's time. We're going to pull this all off. We're going to get all of the interpreters, meet each one of you, and have you ready to go for your training on the 27th. And we thank you for everyone for signing up, for filling it, doing your exam that's online here. We're going to be able to look at those exams, and then we're going to be able to meet you online and do a brief interview just to see how comfortable you are with interpreting virtually. And then we're going to turn you over to the wonderful trainer, Lucianne, and her team to train you live at what hotel is this going to be? Do we know yet?
We are gonna send that out with that
You're gonna send
information.
that out. Okay. So that's going to be in Panama. So thank you again, everybody. Any last words from anybody on the team?
¿Algo más que quieran agregar?
Gracias por ser parte de este gran equipo.
Thank you for being part of this amazing team.
And thank you all for being our guests today and sharing these valuable insights and for what's going on in the beautiful country of Panama. We
Gracias
love
por
you
ser
all.
parte y estar aquí con nosotros y gracias por compartir sobre lo que está ocurriendo en ese hermoso país, Panamá.